Ok. em, Voy a jugar Genshin ahora. Así que vamos a cambiar la categoría. Churu, churu, tu, tu, churu, churu, tu, chu, churu. Churu, churu, tu, chu, churu, churu, chu, chu, churu. Churu. Churu, tu, chu, churu, churu, tu. Churu, 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 chu, 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 chu. Si no me equivoco, estoy en la historia de Jutao y que la última que me tengo hasta que se me bloqueen las historias. ¿Qué es eso? Ah, creo que es evento. Mm. Tengo 16 días para hacerlo. Y obviamente las misiones previas creo que no las tengo. Completa la misión pulso de Akasha. Ok, entonces tocará saltarse la historia. Pero primero terminemos con la Jutao. Oh, tengo algo acá. Gracias. Gracias. Y muchas gracias. Jutao es... Ah, no. Esta web primero. Por acá. ¿Hay amigos conectados? Sí. Démonos saludos. Ah, para el norte, para allá. Para allá.
I won't let you down.
¿Matar a estos tipos que están acá? No, a él no. A los de allá sí. Vamos.
Another problem. That seemed to work.
¿Y el tesoro entonces?
Positions. Cheers.
This first. Stay right there.
¿Me van a pegar o no? ¡Ay!
Sketch.
That seemed to work.
¡Oh, fallé!
Almost. Use this first.
You
¡Ay!
can't keep up with me.
Eran tres golpes.
Seemed to work.
Go, go.
Use this.
¿Hola?
Let it rain.
I slipped up.
Here.
Hay que hacer el tucute.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah.
Electrocutado.
Power that ended high, Sean.
Let's end this.
¡Ay, esquiva!
Finally, some quiet.
With all my strength. All eyes on me.
¡Pum!
Cha, cha.
Esquiva. ¡Ay, se muere!
This isn't good.
Ah, ¿el señor de hielo? ¿O el de agua?
You're not going anywhere.
Ah, hielo.
Flash frost. Freshness preserved.
I'll race you there, no escape.
¡Ay, se cayó! Vamos. De lejitos.
The descent. Flash frost.
De lejito. No me quiero congelar. Gracias. Pum pum. Vamos, un conejo.
Let it rain.
Vamos, 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 vamos. Ya murió, ya murió, ya murió. Bien. Como eso. Y un ramal. Yo no, yo no carne.
I'll race you there.
Supongo que esos eran del tipo de geo. 2, 3 y la cuarta ahí arriba. Vale. Por acá. ¡Pescado! ¡Ah, puta la wea! Lirocala. La necesito para la Diona. ¡Ronita! Vale. Muchas. Gracias. Voy a ir. Y ahí hay dos más. Vale, vale. En este lago hay muchas de estas cositas. Se agradece. ¡Ah! Pescado. ¡Ah! Bien, te tomé. Bueno, vale, muchas gracias. Ahora sí, vayamos hacia el norte.
I won't let you down.
¡Ah! Puta. Ahí no lo maté. Puta. No, al menos encontramos dos flores más. A ver si al norte. Churu, churu, chu, chu, churu, churu, chu, 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 chu. Tu, churu, tu, tu, churu, tu, 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 churu, tu, tu, churu, churu, chu, 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 chu. Ok. Hola. ¡Hambre! ¿Tendré de eso? Uy, me quedan 4. Ah, pero quiero uno. Vale. ¡Ay! Se me cerró el juego. Una easy misión. Vamos que se puede, vamos que se puede. Pum. Vamos, vamos. Y así me voy a tener que pelear. Uno más. Perfecto. Y el otro por acá. Sí, te vas a ir más rápido. Bueno, que no se dan cuenta que se están destruyendo otras cosas. Ya, ahí falta la última acá arriba. Esto está al oeste. Para allá. ¿Serán de los 5 de
That's more
creación?
like it.
¿O serán un robot? Hola, señor. Chao, señor. ¡Ay, me dio! Puta. Julio penca. ¿Dónde está? Ah, son de los 5 de creación, vale. No, esos no. Son los de acá.
Hey, get him!
¡Au! Eso. ¡Que les duela! No, falta. No mató a ninguno. Y ahora sí.
Positions. To ashes.
Ejecutado. Y ven para acá. Vale, perfecto. Mucho árbol, no veo nada. Vale, vale, vale. Ya hicimos los encargos muy rápido. De hecho, hasta me asustó. Lo rápido que lo hicimos. Churu, churu, chu, chu, churu, churu, chu, chu, churu, chun, chun.
I won't let you down.
Vamos a entregar. Acá está.
Ad Astra Ab. Thank you for complete. Ad Astra Abyssal.
Dame eso. Dame eso. Dame eso. Acá. Y doy. Carne. Y este weón me trae huevitos. Ahora sí, sigamos con las cosas de justo. A ver. Está aquí, está aquí. Vamos a Liwe.
Sorry, who are you?
Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Okay, so why would someone from Wangsheng Funeral Parlor be looking for me?
Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal.
Chojo.
When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye.
Why do they get angry? What's wrong with a few earnest health tips?
Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Sí. Dame 5. Porque puedo. También. Porque puedo. Paso trabajo. Cliente visitando a cliente potencial. Hola. Oh, 200. Llegué y le empujé, por menos.
Get ready for the gliding
Ah, no, por
champion
acá.
of Mondstadt.
Tengo un camino dorado y no lo sigo. Sí, bueno.
And you are? Be quick. I'm busy.
Hello there. Would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
No, gracias.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers? Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Hardly. Isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that.
Sí, pero cuando tu empresa da algún servicio que no sea de morición o con producto, pero una funeraria y ir a buscar clientes a domicilio como que o clientes potenciales como que no es muy bien visto.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind.
Another failure. Still, not the end of the world.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you?
I won't let you down.
Como que llega y sube por la
know
mesa.
Your face. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? I'm sorry, I'm really in no need of it.
Don't apologize. Get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
No. Okay, relax. We're leaving.
No, ya no lo pago.
But Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage.
You really don't give up, do you?
El público es difícil.
Are you trying to make me feel better?
Algo así.
Well, thank you. Seems you understand me far better than most people.
Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable.
Business development? Is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all that was business development.
Ah, no, entonces ¿para qué era?
Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake?
No. The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild.
¿Qué?
I was helping to find somebody for Mung. You remember Big G? As it turns out, the Big G that Mung is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm.
Ya.
The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G. But having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat, and I left it at that.
Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for, people in declining health.
Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping that the director of the Wangsheng funeral parlor was going to start healing people?
No.
Or...
Paimon was trying to subtly imply that... never mind. Paimon wanted...
Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng funeral parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Mung.
Como que esta de toda la historia es como la más rara. Hasta el momento. ¿Dónde aquí? Creo que sale más fácil venir para acá. O volar por acá. Yo estaba allá. Bueno, ya me fui por acá. Y bajando.
I won't let you down.
Hola.
Mung, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
Big G.
I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places.
Who is this Big G anyway?
I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But I've never forgotten. Too many memories, I suppose. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now, I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow? Perhaps. I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying.
¿Entiende?
I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit?
That's why he joined Wangsheng funeral parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter.
Amiga, paga el sueldo.
And in fact, what Mung has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times.
But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people.
¿Es de mi coche un gatito?
You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Mung for... Those people we found today were also Mung's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them.
Wuwang Hill, childhood friends? Seems like we're out of leads.
Sorry, excuse me. Is this Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
Hola.
My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctor, I think that it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon.
Okay.
Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, all right, and a serious one at that.
You believe so too? Then it's just like they say in the tales of old. The vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon War return to cast their evil curses upon mortals.
Yeah.
And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, the symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
Okay.
Wuwang Hill? No, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G.
Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out.
Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff
ahí
like
está
this,
Gatito.
right? Help me, I beg.
All right, don't panic.
Que no
Leave
panda
it to me.
cónico.
You've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location.
Yeah.
And we need to make some preparations. Come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
I guess I'll come too.
Help him make the preparations first. The incense exorcism. The
Okay.
one when you're ready, come and find me. Once we've finished with...
Okay, I guess.
Right.
Vamos a
Let's
solamente
go.
entonces. Vamos.
Please help me. I don't want to.
Don't worry. The director is highly skilled. She'll help you find.
Le dejo un conejo para que no tenga tanto susto. Ok. Vamos a volar.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Au. Oh, ok. Acá. Vale, ahí.
So, what mysterious rituals are you gonna perform here?
No ritual at all. We just need to kill some time.
¿Cómo pagué tiempo?
Eh?
Ah.
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful god's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated. You saw those two. One thinks he's been cursed, and the other one believes his friends turned into an evil spirit. It's hard to reason with them.
Okay.
Now you see why I believe that ordinary folks should be kept in the dark. I've seen too many people lose their senses on account of things like this. If you want to calm them down, and the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes.
Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old. Why would you ask that? Paimon just wants to know why we can't tell everyone the truth.
Because you can't guarantee that telling an ignorant person the truth will improve the situation instead of exacerbating it. What I can do is pretend to pull back anyone who believes their time is nigh. But since the curse is imaginary, our fix will also be make-believe.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But why would anyone believe that it's a curse?
Do you know the history of the Yaksha? They once fought against the ancient gods. They fought brilliantly in a battle that engulfed the whole world in darkness. Although the gods were defeated in the end, that resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk.
Como el de Shaun of You.
Hysteric people mistook it for the curse. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease.
Vale.
Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Paimon didn't see that coming. Really?
Yes. Anyway, it took many years, but eventually the plague was completely eradicated. We've dealt with similar phenomena multiple times throughout the ages. Each time we successfully restored the balance between life and death. To sum it up, we are gatekeepers, guarding the border for the sake of both the living and... So when I say this curse is just a figment of the imagination, I say it with more certainty than most. But I also can't... Anyway, let's wait a bit more and get ready for the show. This leyline monolith will make...
Okay.
Ah, you're finally here! We just finished our preparations. Now, look here. This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form. But don't worry, the traveler here is a seasoned warrior and will assure our safety. Oh, right. I forgot to tell you. It'll be fine.
Will that really solve my problem?
Trust the director. She might look like a weirdo, but she's serious about everything she does.
Aunque sea rara, hace la pega.
How can you call me a weirdo? I mean, wouldn't you say it's more charmingly naive or disarmingly different? All right, let's get down to business. My glamorous assistant.
Okay. Botón.
Is it really possible to materialize the curse?
¡Ah, tengo que protegerlo! Venga para acá, cabrón frío. ¿Dónde está el desgraciado? Acá está. Hay que matarlo primero porque este weón revive a la gente. Hacia la oscura. Ven para acá. No, ven para acá. ¡Ah!
I'm counting on you!
Oh.
With all my strength. Think you can bully me? Ha! I'm here.
Eyes on me!
Here.
¡Ay! Venga para acá, mierda. ¿Qué se me han quitado vida? Ven para acá, señor. Bien.
How are you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured.
La wea efecto placebo.
I can't express how grateful I am for your and the traveler's help. If it hadn't been for you, the curse would have taken my life.
Great. In which case, I guess now I can tell you. You've been pranked.
What?
This exorcism device, people like you wouldn't recognize it, but it's just an old ley line monolith deceptively effective at attracting monsters. And those were real monsters, not a manifestation of your curse. So riddle me this. If I didn't do anything to lift the curse, then what's the cause of your sudden recovery?
The curse wasn't real?
No.
Then why was I sick?
Well, you caught a cold, ate something bad, or just scared yourself sick. It's anyone's guess, but I'm leaning towards the last option. Wouldn't be the first time in my career.
How unexpected.
I also didn't expect that, but Still, I'd like to thank you.
Don't mention it. I found a way to deal with your fears this time, but I can't do it over and over again. So I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superhuman. Life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, I
feel relieved to see that it wasn't Big G's doing. However, unless he crosses the border, there will be no... Since we are done with the matter at hand, can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Huh?
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
¿De verdad hay un fantasma?
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Oh, well, he is a spirit. It's quite normal that he looks just like he did when he left this
Sí,
world.
pues dijeron que hace mucho que había muerto.
That's not what Paimon imagined when Paimon first heard the name Big G.
Let's bring him back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. We have much to do.
Ok. ¿Y si va a quedar ahí? Bueno, se va a quedar ahí. Turu, turu, tu, tu, turu, turu, tu, tu, turu. A ver, el teleporte está allá. Y el otro está... ahí. Sí, creo que es más rápido ir volando. ¡Ay, casi muero!
After all that's happened, Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore.
Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. It was a twist of fate that made him leave Wuwang Hill in the first place. Now, for some reason, he can't go back.
This explanation sounds a bit far-fetched to Paimon.
Uy, vuelvo.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Bueno.
Don't ever question my professional instincts.
Ok.
I just wanted to check up on my friends. That's why I came to Liyue Harbor. I promise I wasn't up to any mischief. I never wanted to scare anyone. A few days ago, some people came to Wuwang Hill on a dare. I heard them saying they'd come from Liyue Harbor, so I followed one of them back and ended up here.
Ah, it must have been poor Lo Chung that he followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
Por eso sintió la maldad. Interesante.
I was discovered?
Algo así.
Well, I assume so, otherwise he wouldn't have been scared half to death.
Yeah, Hu and Meng were searching for you all over the place.
Oh, that's because I couldn't find them. It's my first time in Liyue Harbor, and I got lost in the city.
Bueno, tiene sentido.
Now that you mention it, Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
Bueno.
So, all of this, was just because you got lost? Why didn't you just fly? Like any other ghost or spirit? Don't you think it's much easier to find your way from up above?
No es decir que no es así exactamente como funciona el mundo.
I can't. It's too high for me. I get scared.
That's right, yes. He used to be so afraid of heights that he wouldn't even so much as look down the hill.
Julio.
You haven't changed a bit.
I knew I wasn't supposed to show myself to the living, and with so many people walking around Liyue Harbor, my only choice was to hide. I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
No.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts. No, all we have to do is escort.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends. Apart from me, there's also Little Wu, Mumu, and Songza.
Well, if that's the case, we can't let him down. We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G. Mung and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual.
They're all friends. Can't we just go there all together? Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea.
Claro.
I don't want to scare them.
I wouldn't want ordinary folks to become superstitious. The less they know, so be careful what you say when you collect the keepsakes.
Are we really going with Hu Tao's plan? At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be hi!
Oh, you. Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon. Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, but he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, just, you know, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical.
I'd cook something for him. Oh, he could eat spicy food like no other. His favorite meal was I can make it for you if you bring me some Jueyun
Oh,
chilies.
creo que tengo.
I'm sure he'd appreciate the flavor of his childhood years.
Deal! Just give us a minute.
Jueyun chilies are a common size.
Tengo 10+1.
Great. This should be enough. I'll get started on the Jueyun when everyone's ready. I'll get the dish.
Great! See,
¿Eh? Ok.
Bet you can't keep up with me. Ah, ¿era acá arriba o era acá abajo? Yo creo que era para abajo. No, era acá, menos mal que no salté.
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is... So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
I'm a businessman. I've got a sixth sense for this kind of thing. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. Well, here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back today, business is booming. I ended up...
Wow.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long... So, having found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
Nice.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
¡Oh, un cofre!
Another target tracked down by Outrider Amber.
Yo iba a saltar. Fui para abajo, nomás que no salté. Ah, Zanjo.
You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes.
Sí.
I make artisan Sao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plastrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you?
Seems like you already know what's going on. Be back in a jiff.
Ok. Luego que está abajo, ¿no? Sí. Buah, señor.
Hi, we're here to pick up the plastrite shards for Songza.
I think she mentioned it. The plastrite shards are over in that crate there.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like they're here. Let's look someplace else. These look like what Songza was talking about. Let's head back.
Ok. Vamos para acá. Por acá. No, no, no. Espérate.
My thanks to both of you. Okay, there we go.
Buena, Gaito, ¿cómo estamos? Saludos. ¿Repito? ¿Eres tú? Espérate, voy y vuelvo, me repito, creo que sí me viene a acostar. ¿Voy a acostar bien? Ay. ¿Está listo?
I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this.
Ah, qué tierno.
No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take, while this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the three of us have discussed amongst ourselves and
Ok.
agreed.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well.
Vale.
And that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
Thank you. We'll pass it on. Big G is lucky to have friends like you. We got everything we need.
You know, I just realized, mine's the only item that's been outright purchased. Yours are both, but
Yours is worth a lot more.
Worth and Mora is not what's important here. These things all played a big part in our childhood. They show that we will never forget our promise.
Ah, aquí tiene. Así hay que volver a... Ah, no, no fuimos a la chucha. Ah, a la colina. Vale. Toca subir. O tal vez no estoy. Por acá. Estoy yendo para otro lado. Pero acá no era. ¿Qué vas a ver? Ah, pero que está la chucha esa montaña. Vamos, con cuidado. Con cuidado. ¿Ya llegamos? Bien. Elimina al recaudador. Ok. ¿Me toca morir, sí, señor?
With all my strength.
¡Ay! Me engañaste.
Leaving so soon. Prepare yourself.
Congelado, te ves más bonito. Eso. Eso, y se murió. Bien. Y nosotros tenemos que ir para allá, o sea que seguir subiendo. ¿Iluchos? Sí, iluchos. Ahora voy a alcanzar. Voy a subir por aquí. Vamos. Vale. Ahora es por allá. Entonces, vamos cerquita y mira. Ah, no, soy un fantasma.
I'll race you there.
Ahí está. Disculpa la tardanza.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected.
Yo sé que me fui lentito.
You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
I'm kidding. Anyway, looks like they were willing to hand over some keepsakes. So I guess they knew. Nevertheless, when it comes to things like ghosts and ghouls, spirits, which explains why they were reluctant to pry and find out the full story. Just guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility.
So what about us? Does it matter if we cross the border?
Of course not. After all, you were caught up in all this already, just like Meng. It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain.
Ok.
And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. Whatever you do, don't get all worked up over nothing, okay? Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your... So listen to everything I say.
What's Paimon's scared? But like Huta says, we're already caught up in this.
Ya falta poquito,
We better
creo.
see it through.
¿Qué? Ah, vale.
Told you I'd
Esto
win.
faltaba. Ocupar a Jutao. Vamos. Vamos a sufrir. Porque estoy bajo nivel.
Wow, what is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire. So keep your cool. Follow me. The farewell ceremony site is just up ahead.
That pattern looks familiar.
From the right angle, you can make out the whole thing.
Oh, just like last time.
Vale. Ay, ay, ay. Ay.
No escape. Positions. See?
Oh, se murió.
Let it rain.
Oye, come. ¿Y cómo morí tan rápido?
This place doesn't feel at peace.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... How do people normally put it?
Hermano, se muere al toque. ¿Qué weá le ha ajustado?
I'm pretty sure that's not how people put it.
¿De qué nivel me dieron una foto de prueba que se muere tan rápido?
Power that ended Haishan!
¿Nivel 90? Pero se murió casi el toque, bo. ¿Y esto? ¿Dónde está bloqueado? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Queda alguien vivo?
That's cheating.
Che, tu madre, bueno. Pensé que estaba muerto.
No one escapes my sight.
¡Adiós! ¿No? ¿No murió? No, en serio no murió. Puta culiao. Vale, ahora sí. Vientito. A volar.
By the way, I imagine Adventurers Guild members are good at making order of things. See if you can find a way to get the right things into the right places. Usually it requires a bit of destruction as well as elemental reactions. On your marks.
You talking to us?
Ya. Listo. Hola. ¿Qué pasa?
I won't let you down.
Ok. Ok, no sé cómo hacerlo. Costó un poquito, pero se pudo. Voy a sacar.
I won't let you down.
Buenas. Un cofre.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Open the door.
Can't handle your drink. Huh.
Vale. Botón, botón, botón.
Cross over.
I'm a rat.
Ok. Tu botón. ¡Ay!
I'll race you there. Let it rain.
¡Ay!
I gotta keep my balance with all my strength. Eyes on me.
Vamos por el primero.
Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Vamos, 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 vamos. Bien. Aprendedor. Ok. Ok. ¿Open the door? No, no hay open the door aquí. No me estoy devolviendo.
That's more like it.
Me perdí.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. So confusing. Let's have a look around. Or up ahead.
Falta otro. ¿Estará por acá? Ah. Au. ¡Ay, me ahogué! Y había uno que era para obtener el aguante. A ver, ¿era este? No. Vale, vale. Vamos, vamos, llega, llega el reloj. Llega, 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 llega. Vamos, Andarcita. No se muera, no se ahogue. Gracias. Echen de vuelta que me tengo que dar. Ok, ¿a dónde mierda no fuimos? Vuelta culia. Y no hay puerta. ¿Y el espíritu? Ese no me lo perdí. Ah, tiene que hacerme vuelta de nuevo, pues weón, por la chucha. ¿Este no era el puente que se veía del otro lado?
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Colocar eso ahí, ¿habrá sido una diferencia? Quizás sí. Ah, no, este es el camino que se ve del otro lado. Vamos. O quizás no había que colocarlo ahí. Había que traerlo para acá. También puede haber sido eso, ¿no? Y así me tengo que hacerme una tercera vuelta. Okay.
What in Teyvat is going on? Have we even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
Y es diferente porque yo voy bajando. Y sigo bajando. Entonces no tiene sentido. Estoy bajando y llego a donde mismo, donde tuve que bajar para llegar acá.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
¿Y si me lo llevo? Vale, sí, me lo tengo que llevar. Porque cuando vuelva por acá, va a haber uno ahí. Pero yo voy a traer otro. Vamos, vamos. Perfecto. Espíritu, espíritu.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Con permiso. ¡Ah! La puta madre. Bueno. F en el chat. Tono. Todo de nuevo, por la chucha. Ay, la wea. Vamos. Abajo. Vamos, vamos, Amber. Esta vez no te caigas, por favor. No quiero darme esta vuelta de nuevo. Al menos esta cosa está rota. Ahora sí. ¿Está buena? Déjale.
We're stuck! The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you set us up?
Yeah. If you don't have enough, then why not just carry it through a few more times?
Ajá. Bueno.
Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
Okay.
What?
Hola, guapato. Yo llegué y me lancé, hermano. Así de confiado soy. Ustedes me dicen salto, yo salto, no. Así de cuático, sí. Ah, no alcancé a tirar la escalera.
Welcome to the farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Antes de hablar con la señora, me como esta cosita. Hola.
Are you clients? Apologies. This is just a little unexpected. Seeing that it was Hu Tao that brought you puts me at ease. But I'm afraid we don't have the means to entertain guests here. My name is Lan Si. I've been waiting for someone for a long time now. Exactly how long, I couldn't really say. Everyone says waiting is difficult. But walking, watching, talking to newcomers, and the old crowd, it helps to pass the time. I can keep waiting, but who knows whether what I'm waiting for will ever come to... It's all the same to me. Waiting's all I can do anyway. But if you two...
Vale. Hola.
Are you new here? What a coincidence, so am I. I can't believe how nice the scenery is. I thought it'd be all pitch black and freezing cold with no sense of space or time. Here I can finally work out a lifetime of emotions. It's fantastic.
Okay. Me aguanto feliz. ¿Cómo?
By the way, have you seen Uncle Jean recently?
That guy, I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Vale.
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Vamos a ver.
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
Creo que no es necesario hablar con ellos.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
Hola, Renito.
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know.
Donji.
My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't
Ah,
that
el tipo.
kinda embarrassing?
As soon as the first person yells, then everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
Voy y vuelvo. Mi perro quiere ir al baño, seguramente. ¿Te puedes mover, Rivito, de ahí? Por favor. Ven acá.
That's right. Little Wu, you start.
All right, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could enjoy you and chili chicken every day.
El pequeño Wu.
That's your wish?
Y lo cumplió, po.
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of mora.
With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Oh, también cumplió su deseo.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
No.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Ah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming-Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
Yeah! That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns.
Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you?
Me?
Oh. ¿Y su sueño?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the 5 of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes great Xiao lanterns.
Really?
Sí.
Wow.
Oh, se va a poner a llorar.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint.
¿Qué?
Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
Vale. ¿Y dónde se fueron? Ah, también.
Wow. There are even the names of all 5 of us on it.
¿No dijo que era celeste?
Amazing. Oh, didn't you just say that you release lanterns every year? Like Little Wu's kids and Mumu's wife?
Actually, I have some good news. Mumu's soon to be a father. He's been talking about nothing else recently.
I wonder if such a goofball will make a good father.
No. You'd be surprised how sharp-witted he is now. Let me tell you.
Ay. Qué linda historia. Me van a hacer llorar.
The hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room.
Really? The end result is the same, though. Exactly what I do and how I do it are just minor techniques. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor. During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was it took a long, long time. Longer than you'd think to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today. Neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me. The previous directors all love to tell this one too. Although, if you ask me, I think I tell. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life... Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begin.
What kind of place is this?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with...
Okay. Hemos regresado. Estamos por terminar el tutorial, parece.
I think we did everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Oh.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can...
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
¿Tuvo bueno ese cambio?
He's gone then. I thought that closure would bring me relief, but all I can feel now is emptiness.
So, what was the wish you two made? We didn't have a chance to hear it earlier.
After each of us has started a family and built a career, we want both our families to spend the lantern rite together. That's why I envy my friends so much. Little Wu and the rest, they all had a chance to fulfill their wishes.
That's right. Also, think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want to get.
Thank you? Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wuwang Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Ahora va a tener que pagarle, po. Si sigue trabajando.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
Sure.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing.
La verdad que ni siquiera me acuerdo por qué venimos a buscarla.
I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Oh, stop saying creepy stuff.
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor... I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once. This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
Buenas las mariposas.
Since I don't plan to ever come back here, the director's right. Perhaps a new life awaits.
Dejo un conejo. Adiós. Bueno.
Hey! Doesn't Mondstadt celebrate the Windbloom Festival around this time of year? Paimon has lots of good memories from the last one. The sweet scent of flowers on the breeze, the sweet smell of tasty snacks on the breeze, the feeling of the breeze on your face? The only downside was the lack of commissions. But Paimon...
Puta. Puta. No alcancé a hacer la uva completa. ¿Y pone aquí? ¿Hola? No, está acá. ¿Cómo que queramos? Claro. Al Equil. Ok, gente por acá. Au.
I won't let you down.
Hey there, Catherine!
Good day, you two. It's nice to see you here at this festive time.
Sí.
So, got any jobs for us?
I'm afraid I'd struggle to find you any commissions in the near future.
Oh.
With the arrival of the Windbloom Festival, the only task most Mondstadters are busy with is preparing gifts for their loved ones. But it's customary to do this oneself without assistance.
El perrito se acostó justo acá detrás de la silla, no puedo. No puedo salir de acá.
Think of this period as the off-season for the Mondstadt branch of the Adventurers Guild. Spring is here, love is in the air, and everyone wants to relax and enjoy themselves. Even the cats at the tavern next door have been getting lovey-dovey with one another recently.
Ew. Gross. You know that feeling you get when you burst out the doors after a nice nap, hoping to make it to the store before the limited edition drinks sell out, only to get there just in time to see the last 2 glasses snatched away right from under your nose by a couple of pesky lovebirds? That's what this feels like.
Perhaps you two could simply take this chance to...
Traveler, Paimon, thank goodness I found you. There's something I need your help with.
Ok, supongo que hay que ayudar.
Woo! Sucrose?
La sacarina. Vamos a cambiar el título de esta weá. El eventito. Buena, sacarina.
Go ahead, Sucrose. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Phew. Okay. Here's the situation. I've been appointed as the Windbloom Festival's special ambassador by the Knights of Favonius this year. My task is to do good deeds for people during this festival of gratitude and love.
Nice one! So how did they decide who to appoint anyway?
They spun an empty bottle donated by Angel's Share inside a circle with all our names on it. Whoever's name the bottle stopped at got chosen. I think so too. But everyone said that it was to make it fair, so everyone had an equal chance to become the special ambassador. The thing is, I'm not great at dealing with people, so I was really daunted by it at first. But I'm still glad that I got this role.
Buena.
Luckily, I came up with a way to spur myself on, which has helped. Have a look.
¿Un frasco?
Is that a test tube?
O sea, una probeta.
Yep, every time I do a good deed for someone, I get them to breathe into a test tube. That way, I can collect everyone's breaths of joy.
Huh?
Sounds fascinating. Are you gonna use them in your research?
Yes. I believe these breaths of joy will serve as valuable raw materials for alchemical transmutation. With any luck, I'll be able to produce something true.
Darn, now Paimon's hungry. Wait, you're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Actually, I meant something even more exciting than that. I can't say for sure until I have more test results to confirm my hypothesis, though. Alchemists must... Anyway, I'm still missing one...
Oh, is that all you need help with? That's easy. Just treat Paimon to a sweet madame. Then you'll get your last breath of joy. Hey, come on! Paimon's doing her best to help, okay? So, does it need to be more like official or ceremonious or something?
No, joy isn't measured in those terms at all. Let me put it this way. Have you ever planted a fruit seed and cared for it while it grows? In the same way that those tender, sweet fruits are the product of your time and effort, the amount of joy derived from an experience is positively correlated to the degree of hardship overcome during it. For example, in my case, I would say that to experience a statistically significant amount of joy, I'd have to do something like spend 6 months developing a medicine formula to a point where it was finally consistently effective. Similarly, in order to collect a significant amount of joy from other people, I have to find ways to do something sufficiently challenging on their behalf.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Long story short, you want us to help you find people for you to help. Oh, that's pretty tough given that it's the Windbloom Festival and all.
Oh, I figured since you're such experienced travelers, you might have some ideas. But if even you don't know how... Yes, you're right.
Well, if he's in, then Paimon will help too. With the talking, anyway. But, if things don't work out, can Paimon still get that sweet madame?
Este tipo.
Oh, come on, Traveler. This is a festival of gratitude and love, after all. How could you refuse?
Sí, pero por comida, hermana.
Excuse me, Sucrose? Could I borrow you for a second? Package for you.
Oh.
Oh, sure.
Le llegó una encomienda.
Be right back.
Adiós.
Wait, is that who Paimon thinks it is? That's Kale, right? When did she arrive at Mondstadt?
Creo que no lo conozco aún. Ah, Cucule. ¿Y eso fue?
Let's go say hi.
Festival de las Flores del Viento 1.
Kale, hey!
Oh, hey you guys. What are the chances?
You were staring into space just now. Something the matter?
No, don't worry. I'm fine.
No había interactuado con ella antes.
I was just looking at a Mondstadt children's book in the souvenir shop over there. While I was flipping through it, a piece of paper fell out. The writing on it was really mysterious. Almost like if you can do these things, you may light the lantern of utmost joy and receive a supreme blessing.
And what does these things refer to?
Find a flower that is not of this world. Find a guide who will never get lost. Find one who would never lie
find a legend that never ends. So, 4 things in total. Here, have a look. I asked a lady who owns
No
the
te
store
entendieron
about
nada.
it, but she said that she didn't know anything about any paper slips.
Hi there. Sorry to butt in, but what's the name of that storybook you just mentioned?
Oh, it was called The Boar Princess.
That is strange. I've read that book, and it sounds like that note you found has no relation to the story at all.
Do you know her? Let Paimon do the honors. Kale, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. And Sucrose, meet Kale. She's a trainee forest ranger from Sumeru's Avinia
Por eso no la conozco aún, pues aún no desbloqueó las misiones de Sumeru.
Hello.
Hi.
¿En serio son las dos tímidas? No, qué tierno, weón.
This is getting awkward fast. They're both so shy. So, Sucrose, what are your thoughts on this prophecy?
Without having done any research, I couldn't comment definitively. But if you want my subjective opinion, I don't think that it's a nasty prank or anything.
¿Por qué no?
The only people who read children's books are those with a childlike wonder and imagination. Or children, of course. I'm sure that whoever put this prophecy there would understand that. Would they really do this just to spread lies and ruin someone's innocence? I can't imagine anyone being so cruel.
That's a great take. I love it. Exactly. Who would want to hurt a child's feelings? Okay, so what do you think the blessing is, Sucrose?
If I had to guess, maybe a fairy that can make people's wishes come true or something? I haven't read many fairy tales, so this is pure speculation, with no other information on hand or prior research to compare against.
Wow! Her guesswork is really good, though. I want to pick her brain some more. But will she find it annoying if I keep asking her questions?
Lo que callan los tímidos.
We've only just met after all. What's the best thing to say to someone you're meeting for the first time? Well, yes. I mean, if...
Then, what would you wish for, Kale?
I'd wish for a better...
Huh?
You can't waste it on that. You've got a great personality already.
Sí, tu timidez tierna.
That's very kind of you. But if you know me like I do... Kale! I know that voice. It's...
Amber. Uy. Mi Ambercita.
Kale! You made good time, huh? You're way earlier than I expected. I spotted your green hair way off in the distance. Good thing my eyes are sharp, or I'd have missed you.
Amber! Have you been doing well? Did you finish all the pita pockets I brought you last time?
You bet. They're getting yummier each time you make them.
Huh? Wait, remind Paimon, have you been to Mondstadt before? A long time ago, I had a lot of help from a lot of people here in Mondstadt. So ever since my Elizar got better, I've been looking out for an opportunity to come back to Mondstadt and tell them all the news that I've been cured.
Me pierdo de historia. Supongo que cuando avance descubriré por qué.
if it's okay with everyone, why don't I take Kale for a walk around town? I'd like to show her some of the places she didn't get to see last time.
Of course. Fine by me.
Sure, go right ahead.
Oh.
Sorry, Amber. I agreed to meet my traveling companions by the city gate in a few minutes, so I can't go with you just yet.
Oh, that's all right. In that case, you guys go rest up, and I'll go see Master Jean to ask for some time off.
Oh, okay.
Traveler Sucrose, could you look after Kale for now?
Supongo, ya estamos haciendo eso.
I'll come get her later and take her out. There's still a whole bunch of people I need to introduce her to.
Sure, no problem.
Awesome. See you later then.
Adiós. Se fue.
You all right there, Kale? You look kinda disappointed. I'm sorry. I'm just feeling a little shy today. Don't worry about me. Amber wants to introduce me to more of her friends. Am I gonna be able to cope?
Puedo la cara, Uri.
I've only met Sucrose so far, and I'm already struggling to make conversation. I wish I had a little more self-confidence. Then I'd find it much easier to make friends with people. It's nearly time! Let's go to the gate and see if they've arrived.
Vamos. Yo estoy acá.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt. Get him.
Ay. ¿El lobito?
Why is this humble windmill such a great view?
I mean, it's understandable. It must have been a long time since you last came to Mondstadt.
Polilla, mataca.
Because it is the true Great Vayu Viastra?
Sí, no. ¿Cómo que no lo conozco? ¿Es esa historia del chino cochino? Es a él a que yo no conozco.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me you don't get it. View, Vayu, and also Mahamatra, Vayu
Dice
Viastra.
creo que están en los primeros
¿No?
videos. ¿Sale este one?
Kainari! Sino! Over
No era el chino cochino. Era el otro wea.
Whew, am I glad to see you.
Estaba confundiendo. Hola.
And who's this young lady?
Master, this is Sucrose, an alchemist with the Knights of Favonius. We just met. Sucrose, this is my teacher Tainari. He's a highly respected forest watcher in Sumeru, and he's also a very famous botanist.
Kale's exaggerating. I'm Tainari. Please.
So you have a teacher as well. The pleasure is all mine, Tainari, sir.
Yep, he's extremely knowledgeable too.
Erudito.
And this is General Mahamatra Sino of the Sumeru Academia. He's really famous in Sumeru as well.
Greetings. Though if I might say so, we're purely here for personal reasons. You needn't be unduly concerned with our official positions. And Kale, there's no need to use my full title. Sino is fine. Or sir, if you absolutely must.
Indeed. We're not here in an official capacity, just to keep Kale company on her vacation.
Vacaciones.
Keep me company? But it was you two that insisted on coming.
Kale is very important to us. We felt obliged to ensure her safety on the long, treacherous journey to Mondstadt.
But I've been here on my own loads of times before.
No.
What about your work, though? What if something bad happens while the General Mahamatra's away?
Supongo que dejaste a un sustituto, a un reemplazo, ¿no?
There should be no issues. I have left my duties in the hands of my subordinates and two especially reliable helpers.
Vale, justo lo que yo estaba pensando.
Oh, Sucrose. What were you saying about you having a teacher as well?
I was just going to mention that I think we're in a somewhat similar situation. I'm an assistant to Mr. Albedo, Mondstadt's genius.
Oh, please, Sucrose. Genius is an unnecessary epithet. It will serve only to leave an exaggerated impression of me in the minds of our guests.
Mr. Albedo, but it
El
is an
señor
objective
Abeto.
truth.
Hey, Albedo's here too! Great! The more the merrier!
So tell me, Sucrose, since your specialty is bioalchemy, what do you know about the antitoxic properties of the calla lily?
Wait! Can we hold off on the nerdy topic for now? Paimon doesn't want to be left out!
Oh, as it happens, I've studied the calla lily in quite some detail before, with it being a species native to Mondstadt. I wrote a whole report on my findings. If you're interested, Mr. Tainari, sir, I can go get it for you.
We're supposed to be here on vacation, and you're already thinking about how to improve your herbal medicines? Also, I thought we'd agreed to take on new identities for this trip.
What new identities?
Mine was Adventurer Sino, skilled desert explorer. Tainari's was technological consultant to the treasure hoarders, and Kale's was traveling musician. Very much so.
Pero que lo diga con esa cara, como que no sé, weón.
I do wish some of the less cautious adventurers in the Avidya forest would consider coming to Mondstadt instead. What Philanimo mushrooms lack in texture, they make up for in not causing vomiting or diarrhea.
Are you contemplating using some compounds from the calla lily as active ingredients in a targeted antidote?
Yes, I gathered a few on the way here, and my initial research suggests to me that it could be worth a try.
Okay, I got it. But as much as I don't wish to be a wet blanket, it takes a huge amount of experimental data to conclusively prove how different drugs interact. Estimating the total development time would be very difficult. Add in the time for procurement and delivery of essential materials, and I'm not sure if we could complete development before you need to return.
Oh. Este weón ya lo hizo.
Then please, allow me to help.
Ah, no, lo va a hacer.
Mr. Albedo.
Apologies for my tardy entrance in the present discussion. I understand you're looking to make an antidote for poisonous fungi, correct? If you happen to have some samples with you, or relevant documentation on hand. But before that, I invite the three of you to look at this.
Oh. Alojamiento. Otra de las propiedades del señor área de crimen anterior. Comida en el grupo durante el primer día. Días posteriores se podrán elegir libremente cualquier restaurante. Además, los alojamientos se equiparán con el equipo utilizado de cocina. Excursiones. En consideración de los intereses turísticos de los huéspedes, la carroza, Vagonio y yo estaremos disponibles para acompañar a las visitas excursiones. Si sea necesario, se podrá dividir en distintos grupos. Recuerda, hay varias maneras de obtenerlos. Por ejemplo, comprándolos en el viento y gloria, recolectándolos en la naturaleza, creándolos mediante alquimia o fabricándolos artesanalmente. Investigación académica de índole botánico, principalmente en negociaciones formales. De momento no son necesarios. ¿Y eso qué?
Food and lodging arrangements? Were you quietly writing this up the whole time? Paimon didn't even notice!
Julio multitasking.
Hardly. Rather, I should apologize for interrupting a serious discussion between trained professionals. Nevertheless, I would encourage you to have a knowledgeable local arrange your detailed itinerary while you're in Mondstadt. Take a look. And should you find anything here to be objectionable, it can easily be adjusted.
This is too kind of you. These arrangements are quite excellent.
It looks great! Even Paimon feels like tagging along for the food and board. That's why it's called tagging along!
Very comprehensive. The adventurer, technological consultant, and musician all approve.
Just one thing. We'd like the chance to cook as well. Why don't we change the group dinner to a camping and cooking trip?
I'll help pitch the tents. I can help too.
And Paimon will take him to Good Hunter to order some starters. Mondstadt's cold cut platter is not to be missed.
Great, then it's decided. Sucrose and I will bring the three of you to your inn for a quick rest. You two, let's meet by the lake this evening.
Mucho bla bla, pero está interesante.
Told you I'd win.
Hey, Sarah! Can we have a cold cut platter to go?
Sure, coming right up. Would you like anything else?
Do we, want anything else?
Ah, el pollo con miel. A ver, ¿seamos buena onda o no? Sí, seamos buena onda.
Yay! So you do remember after all! You're just the best! Paimon will give you the sweet flower from that sweet madame as a wind bloom. No need to worry about that! Paimon can make room for good food.
All right, just a moment.
That was great. If that was a wind bloom treat, then Paimon wishes it could be the Wind Bloom Festival every day.
¿Pero si hubiera elegido que no? ¿No come nomás? Tengo que hacer por acá. ¿Da lo mismo a la hora que llegue? Creo que sí. Creo que lo vi. Acá están.
All right, looks like we're all here.
No, Amber nos fue invitada.
Not at all. We just came early to set everything up, since we happen to be free today. Kali put up the tent so quickly, but still managed to tie very sturdy knots. You can really tell that she's a I didn't do much apart from passing materials around.
Thanks.
Oh.
It's all thanks to Master and Sino. They taught me everything I know.
What can I say? For a skilled adventurer, this is just another day on the job.
Are you quite finished? Or were you going to sing each other's praises till the moon rises? Come on, let's all sit down. That sunshine sprat was really very good. I didn't watch you cook it, but I believe that the prominent umami flavor of the dish owes itself to more than the fish alone.
That's correct. Any further deductions?
Let me think. The aroma was quite uniform. Unlike that of a spice blend, it was also unfamiliar to me. So I would venture that it was a Mondstadt specialty. As far as edible Mondstadt plant species are concerned, calla lilies are usually used in soups. Small lampgrass?
That's right.
Bingo.
I've long heard that Sumeru's fish with cream sauce is noted for its gentle texture, which brings out the tenderness of the fish. Here in Mondstadt, we're not quite as varied in the use of spices as in Sumeru, but the principle of bringing certain distinct flavors to the forefront through...
I liked it a lot. I'm curious as to the exact ratio of ingredients.
I'll write a copy of the recipe for you.
Buena onda.
Would anyone like to try the nutrient-dense meal I made?
I'll have some.
What about you, Kale? It doesn't look like you've eaten very much. Is your appetite low at the moment?
No, si me acuerdo.
No. I just don't eat a lot normally. Sorry. I didn't mean to make things awkward.
Tainari, while we were on the road, we spotted something white, walking on two legs. Was that Paimon?
Which day was this?
Just after passing through Stonegate.
No sé. Aún no llegó a esa parte.
Sino, are you sure your eyes were working that day? Or maybe your hood was blocking your vision? Paimon always flies. There's no way she'd ever walk.
Is that right? I thought that you'd made me snacked on too many local ground nuts.
Tan guatona que tiene que caminar.
No? Not funny? Ground, you know. As in ground up, but also the ground. Ground nuts make you fall to the ground.
Think of this as part of the process of getting to know Sino. The bright side, these jokes show that he thinks of you as his friends.
Still, we could test the hypothesis.
What hypothesis?
That plant species indigenous to Mondstadt may have an effect on the motor functions of flying lifeforms.
Hey! Paimon's not your test subject!
Pero si te dan de comer.
Anyway, by your logic, wouldn't that mean that eating, say, Zaitun peaches, that would make a sick Paimon peachy in no time or something?
Va el Paimon. Durazno Paimon.
Hey! Not you two! I think the Traveler and Paimon's conversations are more entertaining than Sino's jokes.
I see. You must have been keeping quiet about this grievance for...
You seem much cheerier now that you're here in Mondstadt, Sino. Actually, it feels like you're a completely different person.
That's because I'm Sino the Adventurer. It's not?
Me gusta esa foto. Thank you. Me tiró. Guardar.
In fairness, you only saw him in his work mode while you were in Sumeru. He's actually like this most of the time when he's in a good mood.
Yep, it's true. Sometimes when he's eating, he'll grumble about how the bowl is too shallow for the amount of food it contains and other random stuff like that.
Julio.
I understand. Then allow me to reintroduce myself. Before, you knew me as General Mahamatra Sino.
Yeah, so that's another thing he does. He'll keep repeating something he thinks is funny until you stop trying to resist.
Juan que mata los chistes, po, mano.
So you have two different mental states? Almost like different phases of matter. Interesting. I want to learn to do that too.
No, Sacarina, no pensas eso.
I think in your case, the two states we would end up with would be highly conscientious sucrose and stupefied sucrose. Oh, by the way, was there any reason in particular that you chose Mondstadt as your destination on this?
Oh, well, Lisa once told me that the Windbloom Festival is one of Mondstadt's biggest events of the year. I wanted to take this opportunity to give everyone a Windbloom as a token of my heartfelt gratitude for everything they've done to look after me.
Plus, it was a good chance for Kale to get out and meet some new people.
Kale Lily.
Colegas.
What?
Kale's Windbloom. Maybe she should call it a Kale Lily. It sounds very Mondstadt. There's also Kale Flower, which would technically make more sense. But somehow, it doesn't sound as nice.
Otro chiste fome.
Moving swiftly on.
Agua que le ignoraron, po.
Wow, he just completely ignored the joke and carried on the conversation.
Sumeru's been through some major changes recently, and things at work have only just started to calm down. I don't get many opportunities to take a vacation, and this was a chance to join Kale on her trip while also learning a few things about Mondstadt's flora and fauna that I'll be able to pass on to my peers and students on my return. Two birds with one stone.
How about you, Sino?
I came to ensure Kale's safety.
That's just an excuse. Plain and simple.
Also, there's the matter of a Genius Invocation TCG custom-made card back.
Aha! So you did have an ulterior motive.
Have you all played Genius Invocation TCG before?
Yo no.
Well, you should. For the sake of our continued friendship. When I first began contemplating getting a new card back, I asked around before eventually deciding to ask the legendary Mr. Calx for guidance. A friend of mine, Sawada, whom I played cards with on occasion, had been to Inazuma for the Irodori festival. He told me that Calx was a Mondstadter, so I should try my luck there.
Oh. Un revito cochino.
Calx?
You mean, he's a friend of yours?
I see. So, you came to Mondstadt in search of Calx.
¿Quién era Calx?
No, that is inaccurate. I came here principally to protect Kale.
You most certainly did not. Kale's been here on the quiet numerous times, and this is the first time you felt the need to join.
Not only me, same applies to you too, doesn't it?
If my writer friend were here now, I'm sure he would describe this curious coincidence as having the makings of a good story.
Oh, here he comes.
Wait, you mean you're Mr. Calx?
Having my new friends address me by my pen name feels somewhat unusual. Please, just...
Huh. So you're Calx. Sino's been talking about you non-stop recently. He's intent on getting you to design a bespoke card.
You didn't have to say all that.
I don't usually take private commissions, but I believe that we are friends now. All of our conversations have been deep and interesting. And Sino, you're...
Obviously.
And given that you've come all this way from Sumeru to see me...
Wow, your teacher's so nice. I feel the same about yours. Well, they definitely have different personalities.
So, how much should I budget for the timeless masterpiece you will produce for me?
Surely, timeless masterpiece.
Any artwork fit to appear on the reverse of my card decks is by definition a timeless masterpiece, even if I do say so myself.
Ah, va a crear unos forritos para la carta. Ah, vale.
Don't mind him. These TCG nut jobs are all like this.
I see. So, this has an almost...
My jokes? You like...
I do.
Really? I didn't see you laughing.
Yeah, well, the joke's ability to induce laughter is a separate matter, but...
If I might interrupt, does anyone else smell something strange?
No, se le quemó la comida.
My nutritional meal!
Will it be okay? Should we go over and take a look too?
Huh. So...
I'd be grateful if you could check on Sucrose.
Well, Albedo and Sucre...
The cooking pot. Is everything okay?
Creo que no. Yo le aprendo no.
Only the base is burned. We can still use the cooking pot. It just needs a bit of a wash.
Ah, vale.
Good thing Tainari's nose is so sharp. Has he been in this kind of situation a lot before?
I know, it's just... I'm sorry to disappoint Sino. Yes. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Kali seems a little... depressed. I noticed she was in a low mood when everyone was talking. Remember that note she received? I was just thinking. I want to try solving this riddle and giving Kali the chance to accept the blessing.
Oh, yeah! She's someone who needs your help.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be willing to breathe into my test tube. But anyway, that can wait.
Vamos a hacerla reír y hacer que soplen la probeta.
As much as I'd like to make progress in my research...
Alright, we'll help out too.
You will? Then tell me, honestly.
Right.
Alright. Let's meet at the alchemy crafting bench in the city. We're back.
Oh, what a shame. You just missed a joke about windmills.
No.
Stop, please. I don't need to hear it a fifth time.
That bad, huh? Well,
Didn't you say you want to see the Dragon of the East at some point?
Tomorrow morning. And you? What are your plans?
I'll go into the mountains to have a stroll and collect a few plants as samples.
Oh, perhaps I could join you? I'll be looking for inspiration for these card backup.
Found you!
Oh, mira quién yo.
I knew I was onto something as soon as I saw the fire.
Wow, you have really sharp eyes.
That's an outrider for you.
uh-oh. Did we break the fire safety rules or something?
Actually, you didn't. Strictly speaking, you should have reported your plans first. But since two of our very own alchemists are here, I'm happy to look the other way. Ah, yes, introductions. I'm Amber, and this is the Reconnaissance Company Captain Eula, a good friend of mine.
Good evening. You are friends of Kale, yes? A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, Amber and Eula. The pleasure is ours. I've heard a lot about both of you from Kale.
Oh, really? All positive, I hope.
You asked that last time, too. Of course it was positive.
Except Wenas.
I'd say... We hear the latest news about you every time you write to Kale.
Glad to know we've made a good impression so far. Anyway, we're just here to collect Kale, so don't let us interrupt your chat. Come on, Kale. We're gonna take you to check out a few scenic spots.
Okay, great.
Ella Coley.
Still as high energy as always.
You know Amber?
Yes, we've met. She's Kale's most important friend.
Ah, qué buena onda.
And for that, we are also very grateful to her.
That's Amber for you. Her outgoing personality means she can make friends with just about anybody.
Exacto.
It's getting late, and we still have a lot lined up tomorrow. I suggest we all head back and get some rest.
Okay.
All right. I'll start.
You're gonna get the tone-deaf bard to check out that note, aren't you? Guess Paimon knows you pretty well, huh? Knowing him, he should be hitting the taverns around this time. We can go corner him and make him answer our questions. Let's move!
Bueno. Iba a cortar el stream ahora. Pero... ¿y eso? Pero si vamos a hablar con Venti, creo que voy a mantenerlo un poquito más. Qué bonito esto. Ah, ella es Liz. No, entonces... ¡Ahí está Venti!
Oh, it's been a while.
Paimon called it. Tone-deaf bard drinking as usual. Put your drink down and get your game face on. We've got some important questions for you, mister.
Okay.
¿Por qué suena como medio borracho?
So, what do you make of it?
Aren't you forgetting something? It's the Windbloom Festival right now. You can't just go around asking people for help so blatantly.
Well, if you won't tell us the answer, could you at least tell us if this thing's worth a shot?
Sounds to me like you want a hint or two. A fine answer. The person who wrote this prophecy is very powerful. If you manage to solve the riddle, good things are sure to happen.
Ah, bueno.
Also, I happen to know where this lantern is.
Buena, una pista.
Once you've found the 4 things, I'll even write the location down for you. Isn't that generous of me?
Bueno.
Whatever. We weren't expecting much from you anyway. You can get back to guzzling wine and blowing wind now.
Oh, woe is me. Paimon sees me as nothing more than a drunken wastrel.
¿Y no lo eres?
There are actually a great many things that we bards are required to do. It just happens that enjoying life is the most important one. Once this is over, would you like to join me for a drink?
Bueno.
You know, a favor for a favor.
Ah, ok. La mujer está acá. Comenzó interesante esta aventura. Igual que interesante que el de la linterna, que fuimos a buscar unos bambú y nos encontramos con toda la cuestión y al final se nos había olvidado la cuestión de los bambú. Está bien. ¿Qué hora es? La 1:30, tempranito. Bueno, es que este tren igual fue sufrido, ya que sufrí caleta con el Doom 3. Oye, ¿sabes qué? De verdad yo pensé que iba a sufrir mucho menos. Como en cierto modo he jugado el juego, me lo habré dado vuelta unas 3 veces, 4 veces. Aunque la última vez fue hace como 5 años, 6 años. Sí, fue antes de tener este PC. Y no, weón, sufrí más que la mierda. Más encima el saco wea lo juega en nivel difícil, po, como tan weón. También, po. Yo también me busco la estupidez. Así que eso, a ver. ¿Alguien vivo para hacerle raid? Yo creo que sí, debe haber hasta gente viva hoy. Ya que es viernes. Así, si cargara la página, tiene mucho mejor. Silencio. Ahí está el señor Eco, está este wey, está Ari. Acá, aquí, acá, acá. Vanillán. Vanillán, ¿qué está haciendo? Está jugando Rocket League. Y Ari está jugando Valorant, pero ella ya 3 horas. Yo creo que va a terminar pronto. Mm, ¿Quién era este weón? Se me olvidó. Ah. Ok, no. Voy a hacerle el ray a él. No me acuerdo si le hice ray antes o lo seguí por defecto de otro canal. Así que eso. Bueno, hoy voy a terminar el directo más temprano de lo normal de un viernes. Es porque estoy cansadito y mañana igual tengo que hacer cositas, entonces no quiero estar medio muerto para mañana. Así que bueno, nos vamos a la RAI y nos vamos a mimir. Ok, muchas gracias a todos los que me acompañaron, a todos los que me vieron sufrir en un principio del directo. Muchas gracias a todos por asustarme, más que nada, mandándome sustitos, eh, risas de gente por ahí, o susurros de esos stickers, porque hay algunos stickers que tienen como susurro y wea así, pues y yo estaba para la empanada con el juego y esa wea lo empeoraban. Así que eso. Em, yo creo que de aquí nos veríamos hasta el lunes. No sé si haga stream el domingo, la verdad. Así que eso. Muchas gracias a todos por verme. Nos vemos pronto. Cuídense, cabros. Tomen mucha agüita. Nos vamos a la raíz. Chao, chao.